If you are listening to this and trying to look for something in front of you, stop. That is how it notices you. This file contains compiled reports from multiple cities, different countries, different languages, same description. Witnesses insist nothing appears when they look straight ahead, nothing abnormal, nothing threatening. But the moment their gaze shifts slightly, something is there. Not fully seen, never centered, always just outside the point of focus. I thought it was a migraine at first, that fuzzy pressure behind the eyes, like the world wasn't rendering correctly. I would stare at the hallway, empty, normal. Then I'd look at the wall clock, and in the edge of my vision, someone was standing next to me. When I turned my head, nothing. No anomalies recorded, no silhouettes, no motion artifacts. Witness insists a figure stood beside them on the platform. Height unknown, features unknown, presence described as certain. They said it felt close, close enough to feel watched. Patients present identical symptoms: rapid degradation of peripheral vision, sharp central focus remains intact. Tests show no physical damage, no neurological lesions. As if the eye is learning to stop seeing something. It's patient. I know that sounds insane, but it never moves when I look straight at it. It waits for me to glance away, just a fraction, and then it's closer. Not walking, not shifting, just nearer.
A recurring phrase appears across testimonies, regardless of language or culture. They don't like being whole. Witnesses report anxiety when attempting to focus directly, nausea, vertigo. Some claim intense pain when trying to force eye contact with empty space. Cameras do not register the phenomenon. Thermal imaging shows nothing. Motion sensors remain inactive. Not standing, not waiting. They were already here.
Subjects who fully lose peripheral vision cease reporting sightings. However, all request their lights remain on at night because something still stands just out of view. The following segments were added 3 weeks after Case 411B was sealed. Access was granted due to pattern recurrence. New reports continued to arrive, even after public awareness campaigns were issued, even after warnings were circulated internally. People were told not to test it, not to search, not to look sideways for too long. They did anyway. One patient requested blackout goggles, claimed direct vision caused panic. He said the center of his vision felt safe, too safe, like a blindfold that pretended to be clarity. When asked why he wanted to lose peripheral vision entirely, he answered without hesitation, "Because when I stop seeing them, they stop adjusting." The subject attempted to film themselves sleeping. Camera placed on dresser, wide-angle lens. Footage shows nothing unusual, no motion, no distortion. The audio contains repeated breathing, not matching the subject's rhythm. At 0314 a.m., subject wakes suddenly. It's closer now. The subject does not look at the camera. They keep their eyes forward, rigid. Peripheral vision in several subjects has collapsed entirely, not blurred, gone. Central vision remains functional, perfectly sharp. Patients report relief, followed by dread, because the feeling of presence does not fade. A correlation has been observed. Subjects who attempt to regain peripheral vision through therapy experience extreme psychological distress. Several screamed when blind spots began to return. They begged for the darkness back. I should not be adding this, but it is consistent. When I finished reviewing the footage, I noticed something. Not on the screen, beside it. I am writing this without moving my eyes, without checking, because I know what happens if I do. Observation protocol amended. Do not attempt full visual confirmation. They do not want to be seen all at once.